A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That pass complete to Goedert. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Turbo word. Spawner, long. Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Here's a loft deep down the middle. He lays out for it and makes the catch. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready, shot?
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, get set.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
Yeah.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up
3rd down run from Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right? He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
7-yard line.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range.
Watch it, Oscar. Let's go. Out.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Williams is on the stop. A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Takes off right out of the read option. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Eagles at a deficit.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Picked off, Kendall Fuller! And the Dolphins are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fields the hard squib kick. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
A 4-yard loss.
Another try following the sack. He's going to loft one deep to the left. What a dive. I think he caught it. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
2nd down carry for Achane. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Achane again. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. He lofts it deep left. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Achan again on second. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. A play fake now hurts the throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. Now Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds
into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Achan on the inside give. A lot of grass ahead. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achan with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Sanders all set to send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. 2nd and 8. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Hurts throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off, Kendall Fuller.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seeing him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line, well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing here, Hurts. Has the connection to Gainwell. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. From the 29. This one finds Goddard. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 17. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that makes it 3rd down. Hurts looking to throw. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Receiver in motion, headed right. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Eagles down by 10. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Trying again, following the set. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
The back grabs it. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Needs this on 4th and goal. He's going option right. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. And he certainly went all out for that block. Didn't find the football, but he did find the punter. And the roughing call keeps that offense out there with a new set of downs. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hill comes in motion left. Look at this. The wideout gets in to start this drive. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. They've got a man in motion. Running left, here's H.A. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They'll stick with A-Chain. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6.
It's 4th down.
The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. Setting up to pass. He lets one fly deep downfield. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Here he is to throw. Goddard makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Raiders.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. He's going to air one out right away. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
He's got it at about the 8, and he's in. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Dolphins.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Jackson now to throw on first down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response?
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. In motion, it's Waddle. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Once again, it's Achane. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. Hill brought in motion. He'll try and run it here. It's Achan. And he'll pick up the first down as he moves this up to the 29-yard line.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On first down, Tagovailoa.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Will find Mostert out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to lead to a fourth down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A deep shot for Aguilar. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete.
Ravens 6.
Third and long. Now, Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Play action. Tagovailoa. He keeps it himself. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. Now a 3rd and 2. Tua, give it to Achane. They're going to bring him down to the 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down, picked up on the ground.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's going to be taken down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Here's Achane. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. And in motion is Berrios. Back to throw is Tua. He runs with it. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. Third and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. With the fullback trying to power it home. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will cut the deficit down to 2.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In motion, it's Waddle. On 2nd down, Achane. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
there's a guy, Mike, who just refuses to go down, you'd love to see the old school kind of stiff arm, get off me. Ability to break these tackles and still pick up big yards.
In motion, it's Waddle. It's a first carry for the veteran, Raheem Mostert. Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Second down and 8. A play fake. Down 2 at a throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua gives it to Mostert. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. And in motion is Berrios. Now H.A. A-10, a first down, and then some. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. They'll run with Mostert. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now Tua. Good blocking, and he's in. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A return now from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Jackson. Off he goes. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down. Jackson. Down the field, he's got Aguilar. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd have gone for touchdowns. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the two-point conversion. Jackson looking to throw.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. This is 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a give to Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll drop to throw. We'll try to set up the screen to Mostert. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an high ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They snap it to Tua. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive. These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Here's Tagovailoa. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Mostert. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They send him right out of the slot. They'll go jet sweep and do it with Hill. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Here's Mostert. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Now deep ball for Bateman. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.